What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is White Gamer, and today we got a different type of video, guys. Yes, we're going to be trying out Goalkeeper for the very first time in FC 26. Last time we did a video on this was about almost 4 years ago, back in FIFA 23. And at the same time, guys, we're going to just be talking about Goalkeeper this year because I haven't really made a video just talking about Goalkeepers. And then towards the end, we're going to be talking about our human goalkeepers overpower and going over the community tab and the comments, because we had a lot of comments and discussions and votes regarding if human goalkeepers are overpowered. So guys, this year EA made a huge big deal about be a goalkeeper, or bag. That's what most people call it, bag. Be a goalkeeper. EA included it in their trailer. They did this whole hype talking about how they added new features, which they did add new features. Mainly the ones where you can see the angle or the side the opponent. It's like a half circle. Maybe throughout this match we'll definitely see it. Now, I also wanted to mention, guys, I do apologize if we concede a lot of goals. I am not a goalkeeper. I just thought, you know, for this type of goalkeeper video, let's try out Goalkeeper while we talk about Goalkeeper. So yeah, EA made a huge big deal regarding goalkeepers. There was even a whole section in the pitch notes. Now, hold on, they're attacking here. Let's see. Oh, we caught it, guys. I don't know how we caught it. We caught our first shot. We'll take that. And I don't think I dove the right or flicked my stick the right way. I don't know. But that's the circle that I was talking about. Okay, not bad. Not bad, boys. So yeah, they made a big deal about goalkeepers, and they did add new things. Like we just saw there, like what angle or what side they're going to shoot. But guys, the first month of goalkeepers, those that play goalkeepers, you guys know how horrific goalkeepers were at the start of the game. So yeah, guys, so then like a month and a half into the game, they brought an update. Now, don't get me wrong, guys, goalkeepers still have bad animations. I would say that's probably like the biggest issue I've seen goalkeepers that I played with or against, or even in the goalkeepers Discord, that the animation this year is just trash, guys. Especially if the other striker or attacker is using precision shooting, because with precision shooting you can place the shots way better than assisted shooting. And goalkeepers have bad animations when it comes to that. Another thing is regarding the playstyles, guys. I know a lot of the goalkeeper playstyles do not get activated whatsoever, which is really weird. Especially since they made a big whole deal about goalkeepers this year and the big improvements and all that. And it is pretty crazy that certain competitive leagues, for those that didn't know, they banned the far reach. So right now, oh my god, I can't believe our teammates missed that. Right now, we're using Far Reach Plus. In certain competitive leagues, the Far Reach Plus and the regular are banned in certain competitive leagues. I don't know if that's you goalkeepers can tell me. Is Far Reach overpowered on goalkeepers? You know, I don't know why certain leagues would ban that. I don't know if it's overpowered or not. Like I said, most of the time, like I rarely see playstyles get activated for goalkeeper. Earlier in the half, our footwork plus got activated, which helps you, you know, save more shots with your foot, especially against attackers or strikers that use low driven plus, which is very common in the competitive scene. So yeah, and I've seen the deflector get activated from the AI mostly, the deflector plus, and that's about it. Not including the long ball pass. The long ball pass does get activated, you know, if you kick the ball with X if you're on Xbox Square on PlayStation. But overall, guys, the playstyles this year for goalkeepers is, yeah, they just rarely get activated. Only about two. The ones that we just mentioned are the only ones that usually get activated. Now, let me see what else do we have. One of another common issue that I see in goalkeepers is when they're picking up the ball sometimes. Sometimes the goalkeeper would drop the ball without even requesting to drop the ball, which I've seen that happen a lot. Usually when there's like other players around it, the keeper will catch it and then like it will just slip out of the hands. So that's one of the most common things that I've probably seen. The playstyles not get activated, bad animation sometimes for certain shots, and then what's it called? Sometimes goalkeepers struggling. Guys, not a bad half. Not a bad half so far. We've actually managed to make 2 saves, I believe. Well, according to the game 1. And now that we're on this topic about match rating, guys, the match rating this year is really bad for goalkeepers, also for center backs and fullbacks. But for goalkeepers, it's really bad, the match rating this year, guys. You could have I've played against goalkeepers or even been in teams with goalkeepers where they'll have like 8, 9 saves. They concede one goal and their rating drops down to like a 6.0, 5.5, really bad rating, even though you have 9 saves and maybe one goal conceded. So the match rating system in general this year, it's kind of weird what EA tried to do. They tried to do where like, you know, playing in your role matters a lot, which on paper it makes sense, yes, but this game will penalize you really bad if you concede one goal and you can have the greatest game and you concede one goal and your team still wins it. Your rating just gets crushed. So I do hope next year the match rating is like revamped and just, you know, like keepers, they concede one goal, don't kill their rating, especially if they had a lot of saves already. Now I actually don't know. Oh, I don't even know what button I have to press to rush out, guys. So I was kind of nervous on that. Hopefully our teammates can get a goal. I don't want to go to extra time because I don't want to make this video super long, which it might be. So guys, we're in the 54th minute. The next thing is, guys, it's probably the biggest discussion regarding goalkeepers, guys, is are human goalkeepers overpowered? Now, this debate, we'll show you guys towards the end of the video. We're going to go over the tab. But we had the majority, more than half of the people vote that, yes, the goalkeepers were overpowered. And we had a lot of comments, which we will look at it at the end of the video and just react to it. But, guys, I was surprised how many people thought, at least from everyone that voted, that human goalkeepers are overpowered. Now, I think this... Oh, what a save, man. I think this all comes down to, like, who you're coming up against as a goalkeeper. Don't get me wrong. I've seen some goalkeepers do some amazing, amazing saves. Like, sometimes I've seen goalkeepers save sweats, those 2v1 scenarios, which is insane. But it doesn't happen every single game. So I think when it comes to, like, are human goalkeepers overpowered, it depends on what type of goalkeeper you're playing against. There's going to be goalkeepers that are going to be very good, and they're just going to be cracked out, making those 2v1 saves or making a double save. And there's going to be goalkeepers where, they're going to concede like a finesse shot. And then on that next topic, guys, I want to talk about ways to beat a human goalkeeper. So we're going to go over some ways to beat a human goalkeeper. First one is going for a sweat. That most of the time does guarantee the goal. Like I mentioned, from time to time, you might see a goalkeeper save a 2v1 sweat. But going for that extra pass is like probably the easiest way to beat the goalkeeper. The next, guys, is using precision shooting, guys. Precision shooting is very, very good because you can place your shots at the bottom. Cross-body shots are very effective against goalkeeper. So when you have precision shooting, guys, the ball travels a little bit faster, which makes it very difficult for human goalkeepers to save, especially if you're using the low-driven shot plus, guys. Low-driven shot plus are your best friends, especially against a really good goalkeeper. If you're playing a crappy goalkeeper, god damn it, another miss. If you're playing against a crappy goalkeeper, you can do a finesse shot, you can do a regular shot power, but if you're playing a really good top goalkeeper, your best bet is going to be going for sweats, low-driven shots, using precision shooting, because you can place those shots. Also, changing the angle of the shot last minute. As you guys can see from that first half, or when they're attacking, I can see the direction they're going to shoot. But it comes down to me if I can react quick enough to make the save. See, I might concede here. Okay, not bad. I didn't concede. Another effective way to score against a human goalkeeper, even against a bot, is a one-time shot, guys. One-time shots are very, very effective. Especially once you're running onto the ball and you're in the box, go for a crossbody or near post, and it's most likely going to go in. So those first time shots are very, very effective against human goalkeepers. Oh man, I do not want to go to extra time. Please, teammate. Please, 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 please. Fuck, our teammates are not the greatest. But yeah, guys, those are some of the ways to score against a human goalkeeper. Another way is if you're on a corner kick, right here, if you cross it into this spot right here where I'm at, the 6-yard box, you cross it in with force to your CBs, make them run to it. That's another way to be a human goalkeeper, guys, because sometimes they don't get locked into certain crosses. So that's another way to, to beat um, a human goalkeeper. All right, guys, we're gonna back out of this game. I don't want to go to extra time, but not a bad performance, guys. We made what, 2 saves? Which was only in the first half, I believe. But yeah, we're gonna end up backing out because we're gonna go over now the the poll, guys. The poll. We're gonna go over the poll right now, and I'm gonna show you guys what everyone was saying regarding if human goalkeeper are overpowered. So we had 1,800,000 votes, guys. That's why we decided to make a video, because I didn't think we were gonna get that many people voting. And then we had 76% said yes, that they're overpowered, and then we had 24% said no, that they're not overpowered. So let's go start off with the most thumbs up. Bad human keepers are worse than AI. That's true. Good human goalkeepers are impenetrable unless your team one player that can confuse a goalkeeper with skill moves, or your team knows how to pass and score sweaty goals. You're basically cook. Yeah. Sometimes, precision shooting does make a big difference, guys, when it comes to beating a human goalkeeper. The playstyle so far is banned for both goal and silver and competitive in Australia. That's what we're talking about. That certain leagues do have a far reach playstyle banned. Which, if you play goalkeeper, let me know, is that overpowered? Because I rarely see that get activated. Game will truly be gone if they nerf human goalkeepers. Most the human goalkeeper just move side to side where you think they're going to shoot. Some people are saying too overpowered. Feels like they have magnet in their gloves. Yes, goalkeepers keep bugging their animation in high-level matches. So there are great keepers, and there are great keepers that know how to bug their animations, making it almost impossible for strikers to score. I don't know what he means by bug their animation. I don't know what he means by that. Let's see what this guy says. I've been saying this. You and Superfly laughed at me when I mentioned it. It's ridiculous. Ridiculously, the shots a goalkeeper save. You can have 95 shot power right in front of the goal, and they'll save it. I don't understand what the point for they see the side of the foot. The F. A good keeper with decent ping would be too good with not too much skill. Also, it breaks the skill gap in goalkeepers. That might be a hot take. That can break the skill gap in goalkeepers. So yeah, man, we had a lot of people, say that, yeah, human goalkeepers are overpowered. That's going to come down to you guys to decide if you think it is overpowered. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we did a different type of video. First time playing goalkeeper. I know we're level 60 because I was using this build earlier in the year at center back and striker. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know how you guys think I did it my first time playing goalkeeper. And other than that, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.